Hey there folks, Black here from Castle Black Gaming, where I offer up my house to you to swing by and chill, or simply drive by and take my morning paper. Regardless, I want to help you and open up discussion on all things Star Citizen. As usual, make sure you like and comment and subscribe if you think the content is helpful. I'm also streaming now on Twitch Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, so come on by and ask your questions on stream, and I'll walk you through some stuff, or we can just chat about the direction of the game. Alright, so with 3.17, which just released in May, we got our first river planet tech into the game, and while I recommend checking it out, I also know that what you can actually do there is pretty limited. I myself have enjoyed a ship meetup out there where a race with hover vehicles was held, and while that was very entertaining, I could not help but see potential of what could be. So here are some thoughts and ideas on how rivers could be more entertaining and something people actually seek out on a daily basis. Again, these thoughts and ideas might not fit in with everyone's idea of what Star Citizen is, and understand I'm simply just spitballing here. Hopefully this will create some thoughts from you guys as well, and I'd be interested to hear those ideas down in the comments below. Alright, so here we go. The first and most obvious thing I thought of was fishing. Damn near every game, especially those with any sort of RP element to them, have fishing of some kind. I've seen fishing be as simple as just catching fish to eat, or actually catching rare materials like pearls or fish oil or caviar, which would work for those rich folks flying around with their 890s. Regardless, when fishing is done right, it's a feature that many enjoy doing, especially if you just want to chill and relax, which is something Star Citizen is kind of lacking other than just sightseeing. Who knows, maybe we could even do some reputation for the noodle restaurant where we catch fish and return them for credits, or the ability to get a cosmetic noodle restaurant uniform to keep. I don't know, something. The next thing I thought of was herbal collecting for the pharmacies. There are some things you can collect now around the river, and since rivers are usually a source of dense vegetation, it would be cool to maybe see these items become more rare instead of finding 80 of them in a loot container, and something people could actually make money and possibly another reputation for, which could open up better medications or better tools for healing and give the healing gameplay loop and those who choose a medical career something more to do and even a more relaxing aspect for that for players. I know some are not crazy about crafting within the Star Citizen universe, but the messaging on that recently has become a bit murky, as we will soon be able to craft salvaging materials to repair ships. Why not be able to mix compounds from herbs we collect, and after so much reputation with the pharmacy, be able to bust out and make something ourselves for those moments when you might be low on items or the prices to purchase these items are so high that you can save money by crafting them yourself. Just saying, anytime you see gathering, you are usually able to craft said items, and it's a gameplay loop many are familiar with and some enjoy doing. Alright, my next idea was to have campsite bounties. I know if I were on the run, I'd rather either hide in a cave or just out in the wilderness along a river. Now that the nav mesh NPCs are about to become a thing, some variety, including having NPCs just surviving out by a river fishing, would be nice. I'd like to have the mission maybe give something vague, like that the NPC is somewhere along the river and you would need to land and track on foot or in a land vehicle. Yes, I know FPS scanning will need to be a thing for this to work well, and even having the next iteration of bounty hunting where we get the option to take them in alive or dead would be nice as well, because maybe the NPC just wants to live off the land and be left alone after crashing their ship there and being marooned, so they decide to bribe us. This could give negative reputation for the bounty hunting because you did not complete the task, and maybe some sort of illegal faction rep or a possible new mission contact for the opposite side from the guy, or maybe he tells you where the loot is that he was on his way to grab before crashing down near the river. These rivers offer up so much in the way of role playing and lore that it would be nice to see things like this implemented into the game. Now my final idea here is more rock mining, or perhaps even some sort of tech sluice box mining where you set your ship down, scan along the river for some sort of new valuable material, and then drop down some high-tech mining machine, which would take however many minutes to do its thing, that you must then guard from possible NPCs, maybe from spawn closets, or better yet, player pirates looking to swing by and attack those who are trying to gather the valuable materials or minerals. This would open up a risk versus reward on foot or with your ship nearby, and a chance for some major pirating with players would be an interesting gameplay loop and give another option for mining. Yeah, I know that mining is already in a pretty good spot and other gameplay features are more needed, but having a river just opens up so many more options that it would be nice to see it here someday. At the very least, it would be nice to see some sort of new rock mineable material that is added along the riverbanks, which is more valuable than Hadnite, and which could become a specific targeted area for pirates looking to swoop down and score your hard-earned minables. I think the sluice box could be a good option for those wanting to do some ground mining without the planet tech surface altering tech being fully implemented just yet. Anyway, just some thoughts. Alright, so that's gonna do it for my river ideas video. Hopefully it got you thinking about the possibilities. Regardless, I look forward to more rivers being added into the game, and with some recent hints lately from Star Citizen Live where John John Crew mentioned some sort of new water tech, I think it's safe to say that something new will be headed our way at some point, and hopefully not just the ability to land on rivers without blowing up. Let me know down below what your ideas are and what you'd like to see implemented into the game. Remember to be kind to your fellow gamer, don't crowd the same fishing hole, and stay positive, citizens.